Good morning. We've kind of had a rainy night and a rainy morning, and we're trying to leave.
And it's decided to rain again.
As you can tell from our shirts that we were trying to pack up, but...
If you see from our face, we are over it. I'm done with the rain. I said it out loud. I'd rather have snow, but I really wouldn't. But in terms of a weather element...
Hi, I'm Kristen. And this is Jody. With our kids, Rylan and Tegan, we made the decision to live life differently. To prioritize the things that made us come alive.
Nice, buddy!
So we pulled our kids out of school and reinvented the idea of what school is.
I can't touch that. It freaks me out.
And we chose a life of travel, where we learn, we work, and we adventure. So subscribe below and come join us.
I think after our Panama City incident with that massive storm that we slept through when we were supposed to be sheltered because there was tornadoes. Now every time I hear lightning or thunder outside, I am up checking, looking at the weather radars. So last night we had a pretty good thunderstorm come through. Not terrible, but a pretty good one. And I didn't go to bed till 2. And now we're trying to pack up and get ready, and this little system blows in again. So it's really interesting to me. We have had no rain all through Florida, really. Once we hit Florida, no more rain.
When we're getting close to Georgia again.
Today is our last day in Florida. We are on the tip of Georgia, or the tip of Florida, right almost into Georgia. And we got rain. So... yeah, it's a little frustrating. The other frustrating piece is now our window is leaking up at the top. So we have a big moon window right at the top of it where the seam meets. It is dripping, leaking wet. So last night we had a pan between us for a while, sleeping while it dripped into the pan. And then we finally shoved a towel in there, and it's dripping wet.
It was soaking wet. It was a hand towel, so the whole hand towel filled with water.
Yeah,
it's wonderful. Love it.
Yeah.
But then we ran by a whole tent city today, and we needed to put things in perspective. We were not in a tent last night, and no rivers coming through our sleeping bags.
Yes, for sure. I can't ever go backwards to the tent scene again. Here I am whining in my luxurious home with air conditioning, and those poor tent people. So yeah, but hopefully this passes soon and we can pack up and get out of here. And just like that, the sun is out. So crazy. You guys can get in. All right. Ready to pack it up, lock things up. Rain stopped. Let's go.
Going to another swamp.
What's the swamp's name?
Okefenokee. Okefenokee.
No, I thought it was Okefenokee.
Okefenokee, that's what I said.
Okefenokee. I think I'm right on this one for once.
Yeah, it's in Georgia. It's a swamp at the bottom of Georgia.
We're gonna be completely honest with you. We're over the swamp. We're oh no, not another swamp. Even though we've learned that swamp is not what we pictured before.
But I still have it in my head, right?
Well, it's not what we pictured before, which was mucky water, it's gorgeous. Swamps are beautiful places. I think the part that is like to us is the heat, humidity, and bugs that we're a little like we're come to a close on, right? Yeah. So we're gonna embrace Okefenokee Swamp because it is our last swamp.
It's a national wilderness area.
That's right. And then we're traveling along the coast of Georgia to more beautiful places in Georgia. So we're gonna embrace our Okefenokee Swamp. It was actually recommended to us by several people, so I am excited to check it out. We're gonna maybe rent a boat there.
That's our goal.
That's our goal. We want to rent a boat and explore it. So
I think you can paddleboard, and we've seen a lot of alligators, so I've gotten super comfortable around alligators, but something tells me that I really want sides.
yeah.
I'll have Tegan create me some sides on our paddleboard.
Yeah, Jody is not as concerned about alligators like she was before. She has officially gotten over the fear.
Yeah, but still not enough to paddleboard next to them.
No. I don't know that I'd take my boat next to them, but I would certainly be okay being in the water with them in a boat. But yeah, you're right. I want sides.
Yeah.
Metal sides preferably.
Strong sides.
Strong metal sides. Reinforced sides.
Reinforced that like will knock out teeth if they get bitten.
Yeah. So, welcome to Okefenokee National Wildlife Swamp. Like I said, we're a little tired of swamps, but this place looks pretty awesome and we're excited, and hopefully maybe we'll find some more alligators. And first though, we're gonna go check out the visitor center and get maybe some ranger programs and check it out. But yeah, we've kind of talked about maybe doing a boat ride or something. I'm not sure. We're gonna see what this is all about. No, I just feel like a fluffy.
Well, if you're like expecting stable ground.
Whoa.
Tegan, you want to try this?
So it's like an island, but how stable?
Do you want to see what it looks like underneath?
Yeah.
How's the trembling earth? That's what Okefenokee means.
Trembling?
Trembling earth. In Creek. I know.
Well, hello, folks. I'm glad you could drop by. I understand you're interested in hearing about some of the people who lived in the Okefenokee.
Isn't that crazy?
Well, you gather around and I'll tell you what I know about it. First people who lived here were the Native Americans. The experts that study these things tell us they were here as early as 4,000 years ago. It wasn't just one group of people.
I love this guy.
Several
I love
tribes of
him.
different
So fun. The Okefenokee Swamp is a national wildlife refuge located in northeast Georgia, right across the Georgia-Florida line. The name Okefenokee is from the indigenous Creek people who lived and inhabited these swamps. Okefenokee means land of the trembling earth. It gets this name because the land areas in the swamp are floating peat and grass islands that are ever changing and moving. The swamps we previously visited had clear, crystal waters that you could see right to the bottom, but not here. This swamp is called a blackwater swamp. The dark swamp waters are due to the tannins that are released from the slow decomposition of the plant life below. You cannot even see 6 inches into the water. The swamp is home to alligators, anhinga, barred owls, cypress trees, and even coniferous plants such as pitcher plants and bladderworts. This swamp was originally home to the ancestors of the Creek people. This area eventually became a refuge for those who fled slavery, deserters from the Civil War, and others who wanted to hide. By the mid-1800s, the Creek people were eventually pushed out by white settlers. And these white settlers were called swampers or crackers. One of the most well-known swamper families that lived here is the Chester family. The Chester family settled here in the mid-1800s when W.T. Chester was on the run for murder. He was eventually cleared of all charges, but loved the area so much that they continued to stay. The Chester family produced turpentine and grew sugarcane and sold sugarcane syrup. Many of the members of the Chester family still live in the area today. We went on the Funnest boat tour today. I highly recommend it. Okefenokee National Wilderness.
Seriously.
At least I got Okefenokee right. Okefenokee.
That's a wilderness refuge.
National Wilderness Refuge. Thank you, Jody.
You're welcome. We decided to go on the boat tour, and it goes every hour. And the one we happened to pick had only us on it, which was awesome. So we had a private guided boat tour.
And our guide was so nice.
He was so cool. But on the way back, the next hour was on its way out, and their boat was filled
like
to the
every
brim.
seat.
Like 20 people.
They were
on
like
it.
looking at us like, how did they get their own boat?
It was awesome.
But we're staying at the super cute campground. It's called Okefenokee Pastimes Campground. And they have this cute little pond where you can feed the fish. So we're going to go feed the fish with the
Here to
kiddos.
feed the fish.
I don't know where they are though.
We lost our children. They came ahead of us.
Let's go find them.
There's a dragonfly.
Dragonfly. Come on.
Well, watch your feet. Watch your feet. Buddy.
Is he still alive?
Oh, these are big guys.
No, they're bigger.
Gosh, it's like a dinosaur fish.
Ah!
Well, I had to go to the hardware store today and get some things so that we can fix up the camper a little bit. We've got a leaking window, like you saw from those rainstorms. The drain underneath our shower is leaking as well. And I needed a couple of other things, but nothing really big. Like I said, you have to be prepared to fix things. So Jody's up on the roof, so we're gonna go see how it's going up there as she's trying to fix that leaking window. How's that working for you?
I haven't fallen off yet.
Oh, you're peeling off the...
Yeah, it's all caked on here and totally cracked. So because it rained so much the other night, the water just pooled here and poured in, and then it's just like a compression seal inside, so it just slipped right in. That's why we filled up that towel. So you can tell this just gets baked by the sun. It's all chipped, and like when you look at the old caulking, it's super sun beaten, right? I feel like we'll have to replace this, so I'm just gonna put a line of caulk right along the edge here. I feel like we'll just have to watch it and probably do it every year. Trying to get the old stuff off and put new stuff on.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good job.
Thank you.